What we're going to do first is just turn the grinder on to see how he reacts. He did fine the last time. It's the first time I've ever trimmed him, and we trimmed him with a power grinder. Of course, you always want to introduce yourself. He's pretty sleepy there, so he's good.
Okay.
So we're just going to pick a foot up.
I'll come on the side here and watch you.
And this is a natural trim that I do. It's a natural barefoot trim. You just follow the way the foot would be wearing naturally if the horse were moving 15 to 20 miles a day. At one point in these Mustangs' life, they were actually moving that much as soon as they were born. And now they're in captivity, so they have the same hoof issues that any domesticated horse does. Just clean the foot off. You can tell in 4 weeks he's had quite a bit of growth on both heels. He's broken off on this side. He does tend to weight the outside of the heel a little bit more. This is going to be a little bit noisy, so what we're doing first is just bringing the heel level down. And a little bit of the excess bar that is thrown forward. I'm going to bring the other heel down now to match this one. I just have my outside fingers up just because of the spray off the grinder actually that gets on the other leg. If you get a little bit of rock or something in, can actually, be a little bit painful. He's just wanting to move back, which is fine. I've been holding this foot up for a little bit of time. I'll put his foot down. Then we're going to move him back out of the sun because of the flies. Boy. The grinder is not something just to pick up at home and to use until you've actually been trained to use one. We use a sandpaper flap disc that dissipates heat and energy. Never use a regular grinding disc. Also use a button, a flap disc, a button that does not have a designated on-off switch. You want one with a paddle on it. Now every time I go to look at the heel, I'm just looking at heel height balance from the top, and you can see his heels are pretty well balanced now. Now I'm going to bring some of the excess length of the toe back from the side of the foot. Easy there. And put his foot down. You can either take that excess back from the bottom, or I can just put his foot on the hoof down. Good boy. The rope out of the way. I'm going to bring his foot forward. Now we're going to bring the excess length back from the front, or the top of the foot. Like I said, this is only the second time I've trimmed him and second time he's ever had a power tool on his foot. He has been trimmed by a regular farrier in the past without any difficulty. The grinder does vibrate and tickle. As I bring the length of the toe back, I'm actually coming up a little further on the hoof wall to bring back some of the flaring that is there from having an overlong toe in the front. Horsefly. All right, buddy.
Yeah, he's very sensitive to insects, so it's a bad day today, so some of that business may be due to insects.
Easy. down, continue to bring back the excess toe length. The coffin bone on the front foot is actually round, not oval. And there you saw too, I actually changed the angle of the grinder.
Okay, sorry.
Angle of the grinder and starting the bevel from the top. Bevel the edges of the hoof wall so they're not sharp, so they don't chip and break off as easily. They also enhance breakover. You bevel it just like the tips of your shoes, the back of your heels. Okay. Now I'm going to finish the bevel from the bottom. You may have heard it in the past as a Mustang roll bevel. I'm smoothing off the froth a little bit. Checking heel height again. Bringing the quarters down just a little bit. This is the area that was broken off in the past. And there we go. He's got a little bit of retained sole right in there. But otherwise we don't touch the sole. That's nice hard sole that keeps him sound on rocks.
Let's put it down and take a look at it, I guess. About it. Good boy. You want to say something about why you use the power grinder, advantages? Or?
Advantage of the power grinder. These horses' feet, it's dry right now. The horses' feet are very hard. Gives a smoother finish. There's less torque on the horses, less torque on me. And after a while, they just sit there and fall asleep.
Okay. All right. Well, there'll be more on. Steph and I are working on a web page on natural hoof care, and there'll be more on this philosophy on that page, and you can see also more of these Mustangs. Again, the website address is www.mitchellplainfarm.com. All right. See you later. Bye.
Bye.